So here's the story. There is a God, a great omnipotent deity, he who created, all creation's creator, originator, original. The universe's general, he who holds all in hand, wrote all life's plans, sewed double helix DNA into the nucleus of man, hemmed the heavens and the earth together with the utterance of word, worked the wheel of wisdom, willing the filling of an empty expanse until space became sky and sea conceded to land, plants, animals, birds of the sky, and then man. From dirt, breath, and the decree of yes, it is good. Good God Almighty, Father of many, Father of any who call his name, who fall on face, embrace this grace, reject the disgrace of the taste of sin. Those who spit it far from them and gargle with his blood, blood bought, blood bath, blood to hold back the wrath of the wages of the pages of the sin that we pile up against the book of life. He is perfect, entire, lacking nothing, but yet seeing something in frail flesh, in weak souls, in those who free fall into sin, singing songs of ignorance and chanting vows of bliss, missing the glaring flames, waiting to lick at their lives until the end of this impending, unending, eternal time. But I know better. Me, who he called and crafted, gave words and drafted into the discipleship of Christ, and given this life, light, inside like a lamp with no shade, no battery needed, solar power raised to shine away the darkness in the eyes of the blind, given gift in order that they too might find, instead of eternal death, life. That was his intention, right? Right. So how come I, knowing what I know, growing how I've grown, having seen what I've been shown, how come I crumble under the weight of carnality? How did I end up being a casualty to the curse of the flesh when I've been shown the cross? But wait, I don't understand. Me? Me? Why? Why would perfection beckon to imperfection? Why would someone so whole call to one with a cracked soul? Why would you see me? When after you freed me, I heeded the call of the crap I left back when I was still trapped and ate it up, addicted as though it were crack, and cracked open my saved, sealed soul until it oozes out and is no longer whole. This isn't one of those cases where the individual is lost and arrogant to the fact that they need saving, and yet, why? Me? No. Why? You, who are father to Jesus and John and Jeremiah and Jacob, you who chose Abraham and Isaac, Malachi, Moses, David, Samuel, Ezekiel, Elisha, Elijah, and Hezekiah, how could you call me one? A son? As though I were not so dark that my sins eclipse the sun. As though I were not so miry, willingly giving in to whims, living a life a little too irie. As though I don't act like I don't care and continue to go as though... No. How could you call me one? A son of the Most High? You who are so high, so right, so life, so light, me so low, stagnated growth, light hidden, and turned down low, dead. Stop. Let me tell you the truth. Perfection doesn't need permission or validation. An eternity never needed a reason to allow an occurrence in a moment. 70 does not put a dent in infinite time. Like having a few cents does not make sense when building a tent in a gold mine. That which is whole makes all things whole. It cannot be lessened by that which merely needs a few lessons in getting better at living. So God never needed a reason to reckon that by continuing to beckon to that which is broken, he could hold it, hold us, till we're effectively molded into persons worth beholding. He calls me son, not because I was ever worthy of being named one, but because the first begotten has already gotten all the scars for my sins, past, present, and future. His sovereignty is foolproof and foolproof. Not concerned with what we fools do, because we fools too can be recreated over time. Fullness happens only when that which is empty gets filled up over time. And I acknowledge that I am not yet truly filled with Christ's mind, because baptism was just a start, and speaking in tongues was only ever a sign that he has talked his way into my heart. So, he calls me. He calls me son. Speaking that which is not yet as it will be, leading me through the valley of death until I come out like Christ did, and I can look up when he calls sons and daughters on that day, knowing that I have actually become one, a son of the Most Holy.